we have a rule that was directed to Rasulullah. It's for him and his ummah, unless there is a specific reason that was for him. And here, there is no specific reason. That is a general command. Ud'u ila sabil rabbik. Call to the path of your Lord. Invite others to the path of your Lord. That's the duty upon all of us. And he said it clear. It's a clear path, and it's one single way. Not even subul. No, it's one sabil, one way. Ud'u ila sabili rabbika bil hikmati. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded Rasulullah to say, قُلْ هَذِهِ سَبِيلِ أَدْعُو إِلَى اللَّهِ عَلَى بَصِيرَةٍ. So hikmah is a basira, almost the same. So with insight, with a clear wisdom. بِالْحِكْمَةِ وَالْمَوْعِظَةِ الْحَسَنَةِ. Okay. In the first method that you used, wisdom. And then the maw'idah hasana, the good preaching. So when it comes to wisdom, he didn't say that good or bad. He said just wisdom. When it comes to preaching or advising or lecturing, he said a good way. Why is that? Because wisdom is a wisdom. There's no good wisdom and a bad wisdom. You cannot say this is attached with the negative adjective or positive. It's always positive when you say it's a wisdom. But when it comes to maw'idah, it could be good and bad. Could be beneficial or harmful. We have to differentiate between that, because somebody might advise, but his advice, not the right advice. So maw'idah, yes, could be good and bad, could be harmful, could be useful. So that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala emphasized about this and said, وَالْمَوْعِظَةِ الْحَسَنَةِ. And then the other method, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَجَادِلْهُمْ بِالَّتِي هِيَ أَحْسَنُ. Debate them in the best of manners. And he didn't say وَجَادِلْهُمْ بِالْحُسْنَى, like a مَوْعِظَةِ الْحَسَنَةِ. You see? Maw'idah, I said hasana, it's a good one. But when it comes to jidal, to debate, he said, billati hiya ahsan. Meaning, if you have two ways, good way and a better way, use the better way. It's not even enough that the good way. It's maybe enough the good advice, but it's not enough when you debating with the one has a opposite position or standing different from you. You have to have the best way. Subhanallah. Look at the teaching. Look at the teaching of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He will teach you to use the highest level of manners with the one is against you, with the one has opinion different from you. And that's we called it adabul khilaf, the manners at the time of differences. Actually, there are some ayat in the Quran, it's amazing about this. I'll quote one in Surah Saba. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, قُلْ مَن يَرْزُقُكُم مِّنَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ قُلِ اللَّهُ. The Prophet were commanded to tell them, who's providing you in the heaven and earth? You should say to them, Allah. He's a sustainer and He's a Razzaq subhanahu wa ta'ala. قُلْ مَن يَرْزُقُكُم مِّنَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ قُلِ اللَّهُ وَإِنَّا أَوْ إِيَّاكُمْ لَعَلَى هُدًى أَوْ فِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. Basically, that means, tell them, let's come and look. Maybe I'm on the right way or on the wrong way. We'll see who is. وَإِنَّا أَوْ إِيَّاكُمْ, me or you, could be on the right way or on the wrong path. Even he never told them, when you come to debate with them, to claim that you are on the right way. I'm right and you're wrong, and go away. No. Tell them, come and we'll see who's right and who's wrong. Can you imagine? That's why we're commanded to say that. And he has no doubt ever about that he is always on the right way. But in a matter of debate, you have to be flexible in this, bringing them on your side. وَإِنَّا أَوْ إِيَّاكُمْ لَعَلَى هُدًى أَوْ فِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. قُلْ لَا تَسْأَلُونَ عَمَّا أَجْرَمْنَا وَلَا نَسْأَلُ عَمَّا تَعْمَلُونَ. You're not going to be questioned about our wrong act. Now you think of it, and we're not going to be questioned about maybe your wrong act. That's, as You are not going to be questioned about our wrong. We are not going to be questioned about your wrong. Yes? But the ayah never said that. قُلْ لَا تَسْأَلُونَ عَمَّا أَجْرَمْنَا. You are not going to be questioned about the wrong act that we do. And we are not going to be questioned about your actions. He never even described it, that's right or wrong. Even if it's allowed for you to say, I'm wrong, it's not allowed for you to even to point to the other person. If you want to gain the heart, you have to gain the adab, the manners. Without manners, you cannot gain any heart. You turn people away from you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, وَلَوْ كُنْتَ فَضًّا غَلِيظَ الْقَلْبِ لَانْفَضُّوا مِنْ حَوْلِكَ. Is that possible? Is that could happen? He gave warning to the Prophet. Allah actually, it's a great discipline that he was passing to the Prophet. And he said, if you are harsh with them, they will leave you alone. Who are they? The Sahaba. And what's the Prophet preach them? The Quran and Sunnah. So even the Prophet, he's preaching Quran and Sunnah, and he's given to the best followers, which the Sahaba. If it was not packaged with the good manners, they would never accept it. Sahaba, they would never accept that from the Prophet. It was not given them in the right way. Allah said in the Quran, وَلَوْ كُنْتَ فَضًّا غَلِيظَ الْقَلْبِ لَانْفَضُّوا مِنْ حَوْلِكَ. So when you go and advise others, go advise them with a clean heart, with a pure heart that you wish the best for them. That's what you should put in your heart. Not to prove that you are right and to prove that they are wrong. This is not the way. When you involve in da'wah and you interact with others, you have to carry first manners and then the knowledge, the wisdom or the evidence comes after. So manners, that's important. Scholars said, اجعل أدبك دقيقا وعلمك ملحا. You know, when you make and you bake something, when you make like a bread, whatever, which one is more, the flour or the salt? Which one is more? Flour, the daqiq, yes? So they said, make your adab like the flour and make your knowledge like the salt. So what you give it more, you give what? The adab, the manners, more than even, the knowledge. Sometimes, yes, we do have a knowledge. And you're right, in your, argument. But where is the manner? We have issue with that. So the lesson and the message of today, that when we involve in any debate, which better to avoid debate, but when you involve in a debate, especially the person that is opposite from us, always in our heart that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show us the truth, regardless that comes in your tongue or the other thing, or the other person's tongue, because we are all following the truth. We are not here to win the debate or to gain the position. No, it's important for you to gain the heart than to gain the battle. Let's think of that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us all, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teach us the best of the manners. Ameen. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.